I'm privileged to be speaking a few words on the topic. Youth addiction is not just limited to intoxicants, definitions and solutions. While once intoxicants were something related to our health, it was something traditional and much more visible. For example, alcohol, drugs and cigarettes. Whereas now, it is something much more deeper, much less invisible and much less traditional. It is something that we all have right in our pockets, right in front of our eyes, right next to our bedside tables, yet we do not realize. While the traditional intoxicants destroy our health and well-being, these modern addictions destroy our most precious asset, our creativity and our patience. My dear friends, now you might be thinking, what actually is an addiction or intoxicant? When we do something good, our brain releases a dose of temporary happiness hormone called as dopamine, which creates a craving to do the same thing again and again. This can happen in multiple ways. First and foremost, digital addiction. The instant gratification that we receive from scrolling through the reels and shorts gradually reduces our patience required for our long-term goals. 2. Validation. The momentary ego boost that we receive from our validation which we receive to our posts, our comments, our videos gradually reduces our self-confidence in our long run. 3. Comparison. It is the addiction of checking out what others are doing constantly, driven by the fear of missing out, makes us compare our ordinary lives with their curated and fake highlights, slowly poisoning our self-esteem. My dear brothers and sisters, how can we overcome this dopamine trap? The answer is simple. First and foremost, challenge boredom. When the urge rises to use mobiles, dare to stay still. The boredom we feel at that particular moment is not our weakness. In fact, it is our doorways to creativity. We must often remember that the most influential ideas are often born in solitude and silence, not constant stimulation. 2. Discipline. We human beings are not born to this world to be enslaved by someone's likes or comments or validation or drugs. Our ideas, our beliefs, our actions and our culture is what truly defines our values, not external validation. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, our habits and our actions turn into our values, and our values at last become our destiny. The Holy Book of Bible teaches us that a person who can conquer his heart, his desires, is the one who is stronger than a person who can conquer a city or a nation. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam teaches us that نِعْمَتَانِ مَغْبُونٌ فِيهِمَا كَثِيرٌ مِنَ النَّاسِ. There are two blessings that most people are disbelieved into misusing. As-sihhat wal-faragh. It is our health and well-being. My dear brothers and sisters, every single second that we spend chasing validation, we are selling our future short. The time has come to reclaim our attention. Let us choose growth over gratification, purpose over pleasure. Together, let us build a generation that redefined its purpose, reclaimed its time, and stood firm in the face of crisis. Together, let us build a generation in which our words, our values are not defined by likes or validation, but instead defined by our character, our actions, and our contributions to the society. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.